So, guys, unfortunately, if we as men do not hit lightning in a bottle with a female, nothing is ever going to work. Nothing is ever going to work. It's going to take lightning in a bottle. You're going to have an immense amount of patience, and you're going to have to keep your cool, bro, because when things go wrong with women, and I'm telling you guys this to keep you guys level headed, the worst thing you can do is have things go wrong with women and it starts to change you. It starts to corrupt your mind. It starts to give you these negative thoughts about them and these experiences and stuff like this. And it's very understandable. But, bro, you gotta be bigger than all of it. You gotta rise above all of it, because this kind of shit, basically, what it's doing is that you're allowing it to chip at you and break you down and change you, which means these experiences are making you less. And that's not what we're gonna do, bro. It's not what we're gonna do. We have to remain at all times who we are as men. We can't let some stupid, wall-eyed looking creature by get to us like that to make us something we're not. We shouldn't even turn into players. We shouldn't do any of that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying never get with women that aren't your girlfriend, because you can have a bit of fun if it's mutual. I don't recommend ever becoming a player. I got friends, bro, that are players. I don't recommend it. It's not healthy. It does not make this world a better place. It's just outright wrong. And I know women do things that are wrong, but two wrongs don't make a right. You gotta be bigger than all of it, bro. If you talk to a girl for many months and it just falls through, you gotta be the bigger person. I know it sucks. I know it sucks to waste your time and all this kind of shit. This is the risk you're gonna run when dating these women. Nothing is for sure. Everything should be very light. Everything should be very acceptant. Everything should be very free. And there shouldn't be all this pressure to make something work, even with a girl that you started to get to know a lot over the course of many months. Because it can fall through so fast, your head would spin. Now, what I want you guys to do to save you guys a lot of time is to stop communicating with certain women who present certain traits that you're going to see where it's literally telling you this is not going to work. All right? You cannot do it, bro. You cannot do this. Women who are very off and on, whatever's going on, off and on. Yeah, bro. You just got to stop communicating with these types of women. Like, what do you think they're doing, bro? Do you think your future wife is going to want to cause a lot of confusion? Do you think your future wife is going to want to play all these head games? Do you think your future wife would run the risk of playing these games to turn you away from her? And she's going to take that risk of losing you because she wants to play a game? The answer is no. Every woman I was ever with in my life, every single one of them, bro, they never played a game where it was off and on, off and on, off and on. Once we started, it never stopped. We never skipped a beat. There was never a time period where we went ghost for weeks because someone played hard to get. None of this shit ever happened with any girl I was ever with. And I guarantee you right now, any women that you guys get in the coming times, none that you're going to end up with is going to play these stupid games. Women who play games, bro, and go ghost and think it's okay to go ghost, to make you chase, I'm going to tell you something. They're not ready. And when will they be ready? We don't know. They may never be ready. There's women, bro, that are alive right now that are 20 years old. They won't be ready when they're 40, let alone 20. They're going to end up like the next Kim Mathers, boy, just a complete lunatic. Just loony. Suicidal. Just whacked out. Major problems that they're not willing to resolve. And that's their own fault, bro. There's women out here that have hella issues, bro, and they're just living their life every day, and they're just letting the issues just sit with them. Like, they're not doing anything. You aren't doing anything about it. You have all these mental health disorders. You're half cooked in the head. And you're not doing anything about it. They just keep living, bro. They're just going to get on TikTok, distract themselves, keep going. They all the work that they should be doing, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. So once you figure out that these are the types of girls you're talking to, they got to go. They're going to hold you back. They expect you to be their savior. And the truth is, you can't save them. You can only temporarily distract them from their own problems. You can only temporarily serve them. All that you pour into these types of Jezebels, bro, these NPCs, all that you pour into them, it's all going to be taken for granted. They're not going to care. They do not care. They simply don't care. And they never will. Because they are hollow inside. There is nothing there. And you can't fill that because all that you're pouring into them, bro, all that you're pouring into them, right? It's just being gobbled up and they need more. And if you stop, they start to die again because they can't revive themselves. Does this make sense? These women, bro, they cannot heal themselves. They cannot revive their own self. So all that you pour into them, it only temporarily does something for them. These Jezebels like to live through people until they can't take it anymore. And that's how they get you. By love bombing you, they come with this close connection. They're going to be so close to you right out of the fucking gates, bro. They're going to be so close to you. They're going to be wearing your coat. They're going to be doing things. They're going to try to attach you to them like instantly. They're trying to live through you, bro. They're trying to live through you. That's what they're trying to do. And the young, cute girls that are like this, bro, are the most dangerous. The most dangerous. Because if they're not that young and cute, bro, you're not going to fall for it. But if they're young, cute, innocent looking, they're the most dangerous ones. Because they can love bomb you. They can get you real close to them real quick. And what they're doing the whole time is they're living through you. You feel close and connected. They're feeling relieved of all their symptoms and all the crazy stuff. So it's a massacre waiting to happen. They're cooked. They're cooked in the head. Completely. And as time goes on, you're going to figure this out. How cooked they actually are. And here all the bad starts to happen. All of a sudden what you used to do is not good enough. Oh my God, you didn't do what that guy did on TikTok for his girl. You didn't do that for me. You're going to start to walk on eggshells. They're going to start to pick you apart. This isn't good enough. That's not good enough. Oh, their birthday comes. Oh, you didn't do this and it's my birthday. And they're going to be freaking the fuck out. And you're sitting there like, what? What? You can't even believe the outrage that's going on, bro. These are the most dangerous ones. And I got hit by this person twice in my life, 2 different girls. In my life. Nothing else ever compared. These were by far the 2 worst things by 2 different girls that I've ever experienced before. And it's bad, man. They live through you the whole time, hoping that you're going to be there, hoping that you're going to relieve their pain. You're going to relieve all their symptoms. You're going to help them. You're going to fix them. You can help them. You can't fix them. It's almost like you have to live their life for them almost. You have to tell them to drink water. You have to tell them to do this. You have to tell them to do that. You have to show up a certain way that benefits them. It's one-sided. It's lopsided. You will lose yourself in the process. You're going to start to miss meals. You're going to start to miss sleep. You're going to start to do things that you're going to find things you used to find enjoyable, not even enjoyable no more. Because you're so consumed in helping this person out. And you feel obligated to do so. And it's horrendous. You got to stop communicating with these people. As soon as you figure this out, bro, you got to stop. Mistakes I made was staying put just to make sure. And you know what happened to me when I stayed put just to make sure? I got hit 10 times harder. And it's stuff that you're going to have to heal from. That's how bad it is. It is traumatizing, bro. It is shocking. This is what having the wrong person in your life and the wrong partner in your life can look like. And it's dangerous. It's not to be with, bro. If you have a bond and an attachment with a very, very mentally ill person who pretends to be healthy and stuff, I can't explain to you guys how bad things are going to get. And the worst mistake you can make is staying and sticking around just to make sure. Because you're going to see things at first that, you know what, this was terrible. This was a terrible experience. They must have had a bad day, blah, blah, blah. You're going to give them excuses, right? And you're going to keep going just to find out more, just to find out more. And this is where you're going to get hit hard. Like, really hard. Really fucking hard. Now, knowing what I know, I don't stick around, bro. As soon as I see things, I lose interest in a snap of a finger. I'm gone. She's gone. It's over. My mind is made up. You scared the piss out of me. You're cooked in the head. I know you're cooked in the head. You scared me. Girl, you scared me. I'm just gone. No hesitation. No feelings are attached. Nothing. Just gone. Like a fart in the wind, boy. Just gone. You'll never see it or smell it again. It'll not be seen. So, any people you guys talk with, boy, that's causing this confusion, they're showing you things that ain't necessarily normal. I would guarantee you, you're dealing with a Jezebel. I would guarantee you, you're dealing with a woman who is not ready to date. And it can be very dangerous. How bad things get is just, it's on the horizon, bro. It's on the horizon. Terrible, terrible things. And you know, it's so hard, bro, when you have an attachment built with a toxic person because they acted very sane, very cute, very innocent. You guys had this attachment. It felt healthy. You felt like a better person. Why on earth would you let that go so easily? This is how hard this shit is. It's no joke. Outsiders looking in, they could easily tell you, oh yeah, just get rid of her, bro. Like this kind of stuff's happening, bro. Get out of there. It's easy to say. It's easy for me to say. If I'm looking into a situation, the guys are telling me, oh, I'm like, bro, what are you even thinking, man? You got to get out of there. But I'm telling you now, when you're involved in it, it's so much harder to get out because of how many good times and moments you guys have shared. So when one bad thing happens, like, I mean bad, you still can't get out because it's like the good still outweighs the bad, but you will get to the point where the bad starts to outweigh the good. This is where you're going to get sick of it. This is where you're actually going to feel like getting out. And this is where you have to get out. If you hang on after that, you are cooked. Cooked. Because this is where you start to receive all this punishment. All this punishment, bro. You're going to start to receive it. It's going to come hot and heavy, and it's going to be like a daily occurrence. Now you're in a toxic, abusive relationship. And you stuck around right till that time. Not fun. Not fun. Not fun to deal with. Not fun to get out of it. You're going to have to heal for a while, bro. I've been there. It puts you in a weird place in your head, but I do have a recommendation for you guys. Take ashwagandha during those times because it's going to numb up your emotions. You're going to feel a lot calmer. You're going to feel a lot better. And it's going to make your everyday life a hell of a lot easier. And time is going to go on. Time is going to fade. You're going to get past it. And it's going to be okay. That's what's going to happen. So you just got to be careful, man. You just got to be careful. And the thing is, too, guys, when you deal with like 99% of women today, there's a massive chance it's not going to work out. Huge chance it's not going to work out. You just know that, right? So, knowing this, you probably shouldn't take dating and women all that seriously. And I'm not sitting here saying all men are the best things that's ever happened that graze earth and that every man is healthy and every woman should just look up to every man. I'm not saying that. Because I'm helping you guys with women here. And I know there's a lot of good men on my channel. And I know there's a lot of scumbag men out there. I have actually watched men gaslight women in front of my own two eyes where she was a good person and he was the dickhead. I actually seen it happen in real time. And she like shed tears. It hurt her. And I seen it. I was like, and she started talking to me about it and I'm like, you gotta get out of there. That's dangerous. She's like, I care about him, blah, blah, blah. I was like, that is dangerous. You gotta get out of there. I know toxic behavior when I see it, and it is what it is. Some people can think I'm biased because I speak about women a lot, and I help a lot of men with women. I do believe women are causing more problems today than men are. And it's evident for how many people that come to me for help, and the lack of women that come to me for help, and how unserious they are. But you know, there's problems all over the place. And we got to know this shit, bro. We got to know this shit, and we got to know how to deal with it. We got to know when to cut ties. We got to know when to stop communicating with women. Women do a much better job of stop communicating with certain men when they know it's bad. And in this situation that I just talked about with this girl that got gaslit, that same night, she cut this guy loose by. She stopped talking to this guy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Women are much smarter in these scenarios. Men stick around, bro, and get punished by toxic women and get hit with Hail Marys, and it's just insane. This is what I know to be true. So, you can't say I didn't warn you. No matter how much you like the girl, bro, I promise you don't want to stick around where all the abuse cycles start to happen, and you're going to be getting hit with lefts and rights. You're going to be hit. You're going to get hit with a 1, 2, 3, boy, knocked in your ass, and you're not going to see it coming. But it's going to come, and it's going to happen quick, unless you get out. I've been through this enough times. I can see it coming like you wouldn't fucking believe, man. You can see it. You can sense it, bro. This behavioral change in these girls. You got to be sharp with it, bro. You got to be on point. I'm going to tell you something, too. These manipulative women are terrified of me because they know I can see through them. That's what scares them. You're going to hear, like, some girls are going to call you scary. Some girls are going to, oh my God, you scare them. You intimidate them. You know why? Because you're looking through them and they know it. They know by looking at you, they can't fool you. There's nothing I can do to this guy. Oh my God, there's nothing I can do to the guy. Like, oh my God, like they can't even look at you, bro. They can't even fucking look at you in the eye because they know you know something. And they know they're not that smart. They can fool all these other guys their own age, blah, blah, blah. They can't fucking fool you, bud. And that is your superpower. I'll see you guys in the next. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.